Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Checking in on oil on the hourly time frame to start, we've got bullish continuation. The oversold bounce played out in a stronger manner than the bulls could have ever really hoped. And to get back to $54 in just 3 days of this bounce is very strong. So I'm watching a couple key support levels, the higher low pattern on the hourly. So I'm looking at 53.67, 53.38, and then down to 52.88. I would say this is a key support level, 52.88. Bulls want to hold that level to maintain some strength if we do consolidate, but we're right at this $54 level. I don't need to tell you at this point that it is very key resistance, as we have now rejected more times than I feel like counting at this point, with Friday another rejection. But that is a big time recovery over the past 3 days. We're on the verge of a bullish MACD cross, and more importantly, what this shows to me on the weekly time frame is we're going to break $54 soon. And I can say that confidently because we keep buying these dips down in the $51 range. Every time we pulled back in the past 2.5 months, big time lower wicks, and this week was the biggest lower wick that we have seen on a pullback. So next week, we are going to be watching a battle with this $54 resistance again. And if it becomes solid support, we're looking up at the highest price we've seen here of $55.21. And I do believe that we will turn $54 into solid support in the near future. If we reject this time again, the bulls will pull back and try and form a higher low and then make another attempt at that level. They are still absolutely in control. We just need to get over this $54 level. And I do believe that it is going to occur in the fairly near-term future. So USO on the daily time frame, we're back to these resistance levels, these 1160s. We got up to 1157 on Friday. The upper Bollinger Band resistance is now going to be lining up. And again, it's 1163, 62, 63. And that's a clear top that the bulls need to break along with that $54 oil level. So it's either going to require trading sideways for a while these Bollinger Bands begin to ascend and create more room to the upside, or it's going to require a high volume breakout above that upper Bollinger Band to see that continuation. And the weekly time frame, really nice reaction off that middle Bollinger Band. And you can see here on the USO weekly compared to that oil weekly, the lower wicks of bulls always buying these dips the past 2 months. So looking at the weekly chart, if we get above these 1162, 1163 resistances, we're looking up at 12 psychological and then up to 1245 as the next two resistances. So I do like the positioning of oil. Bulls are patiently waiting to get over that $54 level, and I do believe they will do so in Q1 2017, and that's giving plenty of time. And as you know, if you've been watching these videos, my long-term outlook on oil is bullish, as on this weekly time frame we can see not a ton of resistance after we get up over this $54 level. We'll then be looking up towards this trading action back from June 2015, pretty much between $56 and $61. A lot of price action there, but that is, in my opinion, where we are headed. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in on Monday to see how that $54 test goes. Have a great weekend.